Hey DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with a Lycaon Offensive Test live stream. So, for this live stream and testing, I have selected two setups. One, as you're seeing here, which is what I'm calling the Earthshaker and relics that a majority of players should have if you've been playing the game. And another build that is using the Scorpion Sting 5-star because, well, it's just the best 5-star for this Titan, in my opinion, and also many others. So we're going to take a look at that setup in a second, and we'll go through all the relics that I chose and why, and we'll go into some battles. I know I have moved to a league where there are players that have some good setups that we want to test out. Take a look. Alright, let's see who's all in the chat. Thank you for joining so early. Extinction, Austin Bird, Ricard, Joseph, Extinction, Speakerface, Yuki, Polo. Yuki and Polo, they've been waiting. Enemy Monster, Black Talon, MN, Chris Johnson, King Ultrid, Ice. Alright, so this is what I chose, at least for my Scorpion Sting setup. And I was not given more than one set of the event relics, such as the ones that have base health and base damage, the two that you see here with this setup. So I am putting them with the Scorpion Sting setup and left all other relics in the other build to be more or less, if you're getting this Titan in top 100 but not doing the event, there's gonna be a lot more people, I would say, doing this event than just a typical reskill. So it may still be a lot harder to get into top 100 without being on a team that doesn't have at least a handful of finishers. Let's just say that to put you in a better position. So anyway, we have like I said, the Scorpion Sting 5-star as well as the Council Insignia. This thing is amazing for armor piercing, and of course, being that he's the attacker, this is a great attack relic. Also gives critical for all troops, which is always good. Sacrificial Dish. This is the base horde damage relic. I am going to make a quick note that now that we are seeing another set of base, particular troop damage, and then also a base particular troop health relics, like we did most recently with Oceanus.
Hey, how's everyone?
Hey, what's up, Drift? I'm going to say that pretty much this is going to be something that continues to happen for all the elements at some point or another over these next few months. I highly recommend scooping up all of these relics just for the simple fact that even if these Titans obviously will eventually be replaced by other meta Titans in the future, or I should just say what the developers are going to be calling like a particular group. Doesn't mean that they have to be meta, but typically they are. That these relics will be very helpful in the future as well. So that's why relics are forever. You hear players preaching that kind of stuff about 5-star relics all the time, over 5-star Titans, or no, 4-star Divine Titans. So with these relics especially, I really like them. We did discuss this months ago that we saw stuff like this with certain particular relics with base skills involved, and being the fact that it was well received by the community, the developers are coming out with basically a whole set of, a damage and a health one for each element as it appears. So I like it. All right, going on. We also have the other one. Now, I'm not totally sure how to say this one, so I'm probably going to butcher it. So, Nyctimus Skull, probably wrong. But anyway, it is the health relic that I was referring to, as well as the fact that this has an amazing extra bonus on it. Not just the fact that it's got Titan Troop health at 40% and then the base Horde health as well. that it's got this horde melee and ranged resist at 24%. That's really nice. So, being the fact that it's really helping your melee. Yeah, this does throw the ranged up there too as well, and this can be extremely helpful in the future as well with other builds. So I like that a lot. Now melee is going to be more of the concern with this particular Titan, but who knows if you're going to move these two base health and base damage relics over to a different type of horde Titan in the future. So. And Draco Umbra. Why Titan and Troop ranged and melee resist, of course. Besides from that, we got void damage just for the Titan. Wish it was Titan and Troop, but we do what we can because I really needed just the melee resist on that one. And then the Devout Jinshu, same thing. Melee resist as well as elemental resist. So, and then on Allied Death, plus 20% Titan and Troop armor. So it's not bad. Just have that. It's a great relic. So that was my setup for the Scorpions thing. And then, of course, I'll just switch over and show off the other one here. I like to do these in the beginning. I know a lot of players prefer to watch and look at these, as well as what happens in the battles. And, of course, you can skip through whatever you don't want to watch, or already have a better idea of what you want to do or what relics you may have. Playing around with DO2 database as of yesterday, that is already up and going with the Titan and all the new relics. This build, of course, like I said, with Earthshaker, Earthshaker does give you the resist against 40% resist melee, so it's great right off the bat. You really don't have to concentrate too much on melee whatsoever, as much as you might have to on the other build. I threw Stature Sacrifice on here because it's got Titan and Troop void damage. In my opinion, that's going to be helping out both the Panthers and the Horde, as well as Horde Armor Piercing, which is always good to have more of that, and Horde Health, because the Horde have to just continue to take a beating. Babushka's Trinkets, this is also just throwing on more Horde, 24% resist all elements. That's the main focus on this. It does give Horde some more armor, but really was just more about the all elemental. Banner of War, same deal, just for melee and range, just capping that out for melee. Elemental resist, Ring of Juice, and then of course also Curse Vial. We got the elements up, but also Horde damage. So, I mean, I'm just trying to get a little bit more damage on there as well. This is all just P1. I'm going to be taking these up to Prestige 4, Prestige 7, Prestige 10 here on the stream. So, of course, we might start doing that right now. I do, of course, still on my garrison have the most recent Chronos build with the Mantis on. So, if you want to hit that, if you're in this league, sure. So while I'm prestiging, thank you to the 86 people that have joined. Wow, that's a lot of people. And then we got Buddy, House, Vintage, Nightmare, and which is Uhtred, and Prometheo. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for streaming, Zalon.
Yeah, no
Good
problem.
rundown.
Yeah, so obviously, as always, with the builds that I have, I'm sure if there is any suggestions on changing anything up, that's always great. I just concentrated on making sure melee and elemental was capped out, as well as trying to get as much damage as possible. But, of course, like I said, it just depends on what relics you have. So let's do some prestiging, like I said. We'll start with the Scorpions thing one, though, because I want to use those new relics. I take it up to 4 first. Now, Vintage sent me a message earlier on Discord. He had a nice proposal on a bunch of different defenses that he has available. And I am in the league that he is in right now as well. So, of course, I'm going to be interested in checking out some of those as well. Because I know a lot of players...
Give away all the intel on my lands.
Wait, what?
I said give away all the intel on my lands.
Oh yeah. All right. All right.
There's land intel to be had.
No, I'm just joking.
All of you war teams out there, take notes.
Sorry, my chat was totally behind. Sorry about that, everybody.
Horror of Arcadia.
So before you go to 4, do you want to like see if a P1 can hit a high prestige Rostam or something like that?
I guess we could. All right. Well, I'm at P2. I took on the Scorpion Sting took down the Vintage's P1 Growthorn in like 3 minutes. So it was I was just goofing around.
Yeah.
Growth's not much to brag about.
I think there's going to be a ton of people interested to see, at P1. I'm thinking like I have a P10 Rostam, which I want you to try.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be a very, very close fight, but I'm pretty sure Lycaon wins.
Yeah, actually, I saw that too. Staff of Iron. I was thinking about putting that on the other one. Actually, I might switch that out with a Stature Sacrifice. But yeah, I was thinking about that before the stream, but I wanted to get going. I didn't want to goof around too much, and I also was really hungry, so I had to do all the. I was like, yeah, all right. But yeah,
I don't know. I'm thinking about all the multiples, and I think Lycaon has the armor battle 1, and there's nothing else that he's going to lose to Rostam. So, not sure why you think it would be too close.
Well, I think Rostam, with getting the base damage on the Horde as part of his prestige, and I have the synergy relic as well. I guess let me restate. I think it's going to be close because I think Zalan is likely to lose a lot of his troops, if not all of them.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I don't think it's going to take him 6 minutes by any stretch of the imagination. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
What about a P7 Runa? What about a P7 Runa?
I think that's going to be a good fight. I mean, that's not the center. Yeah, I don't have the egg on her, but it's a pretty good build. I mean, it's got Divine Touch.
Well, yeah. This is P2. Sorry, just so everybody knows. P2. All right, got caught a little bit excited.
Yeah, you got
about
a tiny bit of health and damage. That's about it with P2.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to be that. It's stepping stone prestige. So
do you think the Scorpions worth getting with this Titan coming out then? Or still waiting for the new ones?
All right, once we see this thing in action, are we going to say that this is the Epsilon meta attacker? I mean, I kind of have my doubts.
I'm going to translate for Speaker Face. He's asking, do you think the Scorpions were scary?
Oh, he's awful again.
I'm on your case again, man.
I'm taking chances position.
We were having fun last night.
Yeah, it was funny.
I've got to step
away from dinner. Do you think it's worth getting or not?
I think it's worth getting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 7,000 DGs.
Yeah, I've got 9.5. So,
because let's say some other amazing attacker comes out. What if it's a Berserker?
They're all few and rare.
I take the approach that you get the Titan, you level it at your own pace, whether that's instant or, gradually is up to you. And then once you are in the zone for prestige is where your 5-star really starts making a big difference. And so, as you work your way up the prestige ladder, if you've got Earthshaker, you can get started that way. But, if you want to really push the outer envelope, I think Scorpion Sting is probably where it's at for this Titan.
I have got Earthshaker.
For attack.
Yeah, that's a good point. If there's a lot of people that are short on avoid prestige food because of the necromancer debacle, including myself. If you just don't have void prestige food again, then is it worth investing in a 5-star relic? No, don't get me wrong. Scorpion is an incredible relic. I mean, it's an amazing relic. But I think Prometeo and I agree that you got to pick your spot.
It's just wondering if, like, somebody got it the other day, I think it was the Ice wanted, in case they get rid of the altars.
I know, I am worried about that too.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm wondering, whether get it now or just take the risk and wait. But only I can make that decision.
So, I mean, this fight, this is kind of what I would kind of not necessarily expect, but honestly hope for out of, call it better power creep management, where, this P1, P2 new attacker, I mean, it's going to beat the Runa. And I got a good Runa, but it's going to take a little bit of time.
Zalon, I'll be back after dinner, but looks like you're going to be working your way up the prestige ladder, so by the time I get back, I'm sure you'll be crushing the Chronoses of the world.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, there's a lot more power later prestige, most definitely.
Oh yeah.
Extinction saying that
See what this guy can do. All right, let's hit the Minervas.
Do it! All the Minervas, huh?
We're not going straight P10. Just we need to go up the ladder and demonstrate to the community what.
Yeah, because there's a good amount of people that are like, well, what about P4? Can I get away with just P4? Like.
If they only have 4 void titans, that's all they can do.
Can we get rid of the Panthers that don't do anything?
Yeah, the Panthers are pretty weak.
Maybe they'll be useful against the troop in the future.
So really quick, I was gonna, since we're early in the stream and I'm almost positive the developers are watching this, I promise this is my only soapbox moment of the night. Okay, I promise. No matter what happens tonight, even if Lycaon can't beat, say, a P10 Minerva with Dragonfly, a P10 Chronos, please don't just turn the dial to 10,000 on the stupid damage and just make it ridiculously broken. Please, if you are going to change this Titan, make a small adjustment. That's all I want to say.
I agree. I mean, they could leave that kind of crazy power for the TG Titans, not for a regular one,
Because when I first saw these numbers, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be utterly, utterly insane. I was thinking that this Titan was going to be over the top insane. I'm glad he's not. But part of this is, we do have Divine Titans on the horizon. And that was part of one of the many reasons the Zabroken debacle was such a disaster, is because it made the Divine Titans irrelevant. So,
Hey, Vintage, real quick, is that Hachi on your lands, the one with the insignia, or the new relic?
Yes, it is. It is the synergy.
Salon, hit that. Oh, you got a Minerva? Okay.
Yeah, there's a P4 Minerva right here that I would like to take this
Nice.
What's the official pronunciation?
Lycaon.
Lycaon.
Lycaon? All right.
Yep.
Just want to get it down.
So this is a good Minerva build. I kind of expect you to lose.
And then Zalon, when you drop those terror spells, drop them by your Titan so that they doesn't skirmy away all the troops.
Yeah, I typically have seen that work, but I try to also sometimes do it on some of the range stuff too. I don't know. That's just me.
Gotcha.
It just depends on what I'm really going up against. Sometimes I throw them behind them, so it actually just pushes them towards me.
Oh, nice.
Azalon, don't hit that Beowulf. Those are only for Nitrum.
All right. One quick note: his champion, staff club, whatever you want to call it, is pretty badass.
Yeah,
No
that
joke.
thing is sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
so
good,
epic
the artwork.
Yeah.
That'd make a good tattoo.
Wait, did I
You
lose
go
it?
vintage on the side of your head, man.
There
That'd
it
be
is.
dope. Next to
Yeah,
that mana
that
ray.
would be good.
All right, so here we go. Again, here's the build I'm going in with. And
I think he's got to be one of the best looking Titans up to yet now.
Azalon, Extinction is bribing you to attack his garrison.
P1 Chronos on Extinction's Garrison. All right, P1 Chronos. All right.
I love it.
All right, Extinction. I see you, Extinction. He's like, don't you see me, Salon? All right, I see you, Extinction. All right. All right, so I just wanted to see real quick what we're working with here on the Minerva. So this is what we're looking at build-wise.
Yeah, it's capped everything.
Yeah, and it's got one of Vintage's favorite relics on there, the Solomancer's Energy. So
Yeah,
There we
buddy.
go.
I unfortunately had to use the Gungnir, but it is what it is. I only have so many 5-star relics.
yeah, exactly. This is what the stats are looking like too. 100 on the melee, 82 on the range, 100 on everything else, 400 on the armor, and then 665 on the AP, 79 crit, and then 487 on the damage, 942 on the health. So everybody sees that. I don't think I showed that yet. Cap his land, AB? No. 132 people watching. Thank you for joining in. We're going to see this is P4 versus P4.
And this has Twilight Horde now, right?
It should.
Yes. It'll be 1 per raised dead drop.
Come on now.
This should be an excellent, excellent fight.
I see all those. I only dropped one, but look how many other.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, that is the terror nuke.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
insane.
mean, oh my gosh, it covers the battlefield.
Oh my goodness. Bye, Felicia.
Wow, yeah. Those horde.
Yeah, way to show out, community. We got 140 people on.
Yeah, look at those horde though. Look at those horde. Now I am obviously raging them up because they're not coming out auto raged.
But this is no Staff of Iron, right, Zolon?
No Staff of Iron. Yeah, everybody's gonna do it way better than this.
Oh my goodness.
Woo. Man, this is doing far better than I expected.
That is so strong.
Yeah, see, the videos we saw earlier were attacking Dragonfly Minerva, which is a completely different beast.
Which is not common.
It is not common.
Compared to what we're seeing right now. This is Stormbringer Minerva, which is way more common.
But there's no, because we're getting the 50% debuff, right? I mean, it's just erasing all the elemental.
Yeah, 2-minute raid. Holy crap, dude. I was not expecting that.
This is at P4 again. Community, you can do this as well. This is the. I know there's a good that 10-15% are like, oh, of course I'm going to do this, Lon. Of course I'm going to do this. But I'm talking about everybody else that doesn't have the prestige food.
I mean, the reality is you
For
don't
P10.
even need Horde to take in. With those Raised Dead and those Twilight Horde, they just don't die.
Oh, crap! I keep hitting that.
I mean, are they?
Get out of there.
Yeah, and honestly, the last 30 seconds of this battle is just a map fluke because he's on the edge of the map.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, is he right there?
Well, that wasn't close.
Yeah, that was a massacre.
And that's a pretty good build.
3 minutes 40 seconds.
Yeah,
no, it would have been 2 minutes
it
once
would've
the map error.
Yeah, it would have been cleaned up, but those they're behind the trees back there, which is a pain.
Those Twilight Horde just erase everything.
Hey,
Well,
Jelani, what you're going to have to do is select your entire army and run them to the south. And hopefully the spearmen will chase, and then you can just finish it off.
There it is. That was all it was.
Wow,
There you go.
I have not gotten hung up there too often, but anyway.
that's ridiculous.
So Feranic, that was my P4 Minerva. I believe that was the Bow of the Gods build.
Oh, it was Bow, not
Oh
Stormbringer.
no, Stormbringer. Sorry, it was. I think it was Stormbringer.
It was
Yeah, I think it
Stormbringer,
was.
we took a look at that.
That was a damage build.
So the Stormbringer's got the damage, correct? The bow doesn't. The bow's tight.
Right.
All right.
Yeah,
The reality is-
So that's
I have
P4.
the
I
same-
want to step up with P4. So what is this? P7?
Okay.
Is this P7
So
Chronos?
step up. I have a P1 Chronos and I have a P7 Chronos.
Yes.
So pick your poison.
Let's go, baby. Put that Staff of Rage on, Zalon. Let's get that Staff of Rage.
BMTs and chat.
It smashed it like a tender day.
Oh wait, hold on. If I'm gonna go P1 Chronos, we're going to hit extinction quick and coming back. Wait,
Yeah, my P7 Chronos is pretty nasty. And actually, I have the Hachi Synergy Relic on it because it's base health.
well,
Oh,
yeah,
that's dope.
you got to.
You have to. Because
Who are you at?
Chronos is so much better than Hachi. Extinction's at the top, probably.
There he is.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he doesn't have 10 million BP, I'd be flabbergasted.
So P1.
Extinction's got a surprise for you, too.
Well, I'm sure.
Oh, snap. Get the Staff of Rage on, Zalon.
Because note the power rating. It's like, is this Chronos?
Wait. We can. But sacrificing.
Do you need
I
to
mean-
devout Genju? Jingu?
Let-
Oh, elemental resist.
It might be that's why that's on there for 25, but
Do you need the Draco?
that was on
Yeah,
there
there you go.
for. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look. I think if I take it off real quick,
Nothing.
it's only going
Nothing.
to take the melee down to 89.
You're good then.
Yeah, I think the Staff of Iron is mandatory when you start, stepping up the ladder, attacking harder stuff.
All right. Well, then
No, you're good.
that's
you're
the way
good,
we're
Zalon.
going. So here
Well,
we go.
maybe.
So Feranic, he prestige forward it, and that's what he beat the P4 Minerva with.
Handily,
I mean,
might we add.
Blew it away. I mean, 2 minutes, gone.
And that's me. And I didn't even have the best build. So come on, you know what that means. You're like, okay, I know what that means. All right, so here we go. Oh, wait, I'm way too far back. Just looking for S. There we go. I don't care who has it. Oh, Everter, wow. All right, we're going in.
The lady is still searching through your relics.
Yeah, I know. I'm going in. It's always delayed by a little bit. All right, Let's go.
Yeah, see all those spearmen? So Extinction, I got bad news. I think you're going to get royally trashed here because
Push the Begma.
this isn't a hell attacking the spearmen. This is these Twilight Horde and so forth.
What's all that?
Oh, so he went Spearman instead of Goliaths on his Chronos build?
Yeah, but I mean, they have a lot of freaking armor.
Yeah, and then usually someone would go against Chronos with Storm Maidens, so yeah, running a Spearman would suck.
Yeah, they bring in their hell and they go, oh no. Because you're thinking, hey, P1 Chronos, yeah, man, my P4 hell got this. And then they get in and go, oh crap.
I mean, the only issue is the mosh pit. I mean, that's what the problem is.
Yeah, I think I'm going to totally remove the Panthers from the battle. I think they just get in the way.
The Panthers are such a weird toss-in, you know? It's just weird.
Yeah, I wish it was archers.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Void archers.
I mean, you know, yeah, they're probably going to get dropped on and killed or something, but at least they're doing something.
Seriously.
What I like about archers is even if it's in a big old mosh pit, they still do damage. They don't get all clogged up, you know?
Yeah. It's so weird that the Panthers, I mean, they have so much armor piercing. I guess that it's just their damage is so weak. But with all the base damage, I mean,
we don't know. Any of the horde troop stuff doesn't help, or the void damage. Does it help increase their damage? Do we know?
I'm pretty sure the Panthers are void damage.
Okay.
Maybe they'd be good for, like, you know, random ranged units that are, like, on the periphery of the battle. Send them out that way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Put them on archers and grenadiers and so forth. Because the Panthers are supposed to be awesome at killing battalion units. Man, these Goliaths are nasty.
Seems like the Panthers are blocking the Horde damage, though, because as soon as the Horde comes over there, start to take it down.
So how about all I do is not drop terror and just drop the raised dead?
Probably.
You have to drop the terror because you get all those troop buffs.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Oh, shoot, is it 500% or whatever?
Yeah, that's a big deal.
So is this going to be a thing where you have to just take the Panthers out and just have them stand ground and look around?
You know,
I think so.
From what I've seen so far, I'm not joking. I think one of my tactics is going to be I'm going to insta-spam all my terrors, like, on my troops at the beginning of the battle, to where hopefully the terrors aren't screwing up the troops, and then I'm going to make my Panthers stand ground, and then I'm going to attack.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to put them over there like they're in the dog show. Just stand over there and prance.
It would have been cool, man, if they were like little wolf units rather than freaking Panthers. It would have been better.
or saber-toothed cats.
All right, so that was P4 versus P1 Chronos on Garrison. All right, so back to Vintage. Let's see, what else could we do?
I mean, something that'd be interesting is my P1 Chronos land, because I have all Goliaths. I think that'll be a little different.
All right, we can try that.
Oh, look, Salon's got as much VP as Chance.
Now, this is my test account. I have way more VP than that, actually. I have just under 1 mil on my main account. You'd be surprised. It's only because I've been hitting this event hard. I'm under the top 10K. I'm in like the 7K range, so I'm sitting pretty for 2K gems.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my goal every time, is trying to get under 10K and stay under 10K so I can get the 2K gems.
It's hard, isn't it?
I always get bumped out to like 11,000. I'm like, really?
So frustrated.
11,000 or 10,300. I'm like, really? All right, so we're looking for the...
Ice, was that you that slipped into Dragons?
Oh, yeah, baby. Had a big debacle. Big debacle last week with event rewards, so Val hooked it up.
Oh,
yeah,
wait. What about Oceanus P4?
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I got a couple. Pick your poison.
Because I'm P4. What? P4 versus P4. What
That
happened?
one
we don't
got
have the
winnowing war.
freeze
That's
resist,
probably
do
the
we?
better one.
Go for it.
All right, we'll see what happens.
You know, in some ways, I think those raised dead skeletons are getting in the way, too. I mean, Vintage, what do you think? It's almost like dropping those by the troops as well, in some ways.
You know, this is why I hated Jotun. You got 3 melee troops. What's actually happening in there?
I know, right?
I don't know, dude. I mean, it gets it done eventually. It seems like there's a way to optimize it.
Oh, my gosh.
Man, wrecking
This
it.
is unreal. This is just melting it.
Oceanus is that late hitter, though, so maybe it'll turn around.
Yeah, as troops die, it
Maybe.
gets stronger.
Maybe.
And then my rage spells will start popping.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Joseph, the aura is definitely on the troops.
What's that, Vintage? What do you mean?
The Twilight Horde have the auras. I mean, they're huge. The aura is huge.
For that blood pact? Oh, we're not there yet.
Yeah, you're not seeing it here, of course. But when you see P10, the auras are enormous.
It's just a melee mosh pit. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, starting to struggle a little bit. Oh, turning tides, right?
Turning tides.
This is why I use Rage on Oceanus. Everybody else uses Freeze. No way. Rage, baby. Kill the troops.
Ha! I froze your troops. Touche.
I like how the 2 Titans are wailing on each other.
Yeah, they're like, we're back here. Look at them. I'm meta. No, you're meta. I'm meta. Hey, how did they both work their ways onto either side? That's because all my troops are frozen.
And these Patami Knights are nasty.
Speaking of meta, you could attack my very average garrison. Since you're in the same server.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's P7 Minerva. You should be able to do it easily for a general non-war player.
Tyrannic, that was so last meta ago. You're so last meta.
I know. It's ridiculous.
What's up, buddy? Good to hear your voice.
Joseph says, Void resist debuff, I think, when Panthers come out. Can you check next battle, Zalon? Yeah, we can zoom in.
Good to see you too, Ice. It's a busy stream, this one.
So what is this? So this is Oceanus with what, like a minute or so left? Minute and a half left? P4, P4? Get out of there.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I mean, it's P4 versus P4. This is right where it should be. You know? You got the W, but it's going to cost you.
Yeah. Major troop loss. That ground is all bodies.
It is, dude. Check it out.
Did any of the Twilight Horde die, though? I can't see it very well on the screen.
Some of them got pretty beat up. They were pretty low on health.
Because that's what I'm wondering is if you almost didn't even need to go.
I had 2 troops live. 2 troops. Don't heal your troops. Unless you're in war.
But this is with the Scorpion Relic, though, right? Scorpion build?
Correct.
I think it'll be a lot different, too, for people who don't have that Scorpion build.
This is also true.
Very true.
Try your gold mine. All right, Yuki, I hear you.
Earthshaker build.
I hear you.
Good old Earthshaker.
Now, I do want to show this. Yuki took on my Oceanus. I don't know, Yuki, if you can confirm if that was your P10 versus my Mantis P10 that's sitting on Garrison. Also, Sage gave it a shot with Crystallis, just for fun. Good for you, Sage. All right.
So, Jay, that's a good point. I agree. It seemed like those troops were frozen for a very long time. So the crowd control reduction, I don't know. It may not be working. Anyway, we'll see more. Others, keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. We're going to zoom in and see when these Panthers drop about that debuff.
Now it says within the aura. Is that within the aura of the Panther that drops, or is it within the aura of the Titan?
I'm going to drop it on some of those Grens in the back, and we'll find out.
Yeah, because it should flash yellow and say -10. Is it melee?
Yep, there it is.
Wait.
Solid.
Right.
Just track them.
Okay, so it is in the aura of the Panther. So that's good to know.
Yeah, there you go. All right, back to the battle. What's happening? What am I doing here? This is P10 roster. I can't be slacking. Can't be slacking. Oh crap! I didn't bring enough. I didn't have enough rages made. That was my fault.
You're not even keeping up a chat today, Zalon.
Oh well, heck no! That's your job now. Oh yeah, we're not even getting the buffs. Sorry. Probably a bad test, but we'll see what happens.
This is Terror Spell Insanity. Lycaon versus Rostam.
Yeah. Who can tear who first?
It looks like you are freaking wrecking this thing, though. If it wasn't for that one Panther over there, it'd probably be over already.
Kill those ranged troops, Panther. Do that. Go grab some stuff.
I guess there's hordes still dropping, so. It's always
Enough of
depressing.
this game.
I was just going to say, enough of this gameplay stuff. How cool does the Titan look? Let's talk about the artwork.
Yeah. It always comes back to that, huh? Of course, it is pretty awesome. As always. Now, the only other thing, Cerberus? Something very similar in design wise. Because at one point they told us they couldn't put animal heads on any of the Titans. That was a while back, though. And then things changed.
It would have been pretty cool if he was like a bare-handed Titan and slashing with his claws instead, you know? That would have been kind of cool.
It's been eons ago, but I wanted them to do a Worgen Titan that did range damage, and then when he got into melee, you know, he would turn into the wolf and start slashing at stuff.
Oh, that'd be sick, dude. Now, that would be pretty cool. A Titan that's both ranged and melee like that. That would be pretty awesome.
Yuki says it is within the aura of the Panthers.
Yeah.
Is she gonna give that dog some water?
I know. I'm running him ragged right now, just going back and forth with this ball, dude. This guy has like endless energy, so I'm trying to destroy him so I can play tonight. Otherwise, he'll be on me all night.
What are you doing? So we can still see that the Panthers, no matter what color you are, how large you are, you still attack random places for no good reason. Thank you, Panthers, for showing us that that is continuously not always going to be a problem.
It's like kitty litter. He's scratching. He's covering up his mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta make more rages. This would have been over at least a good minute ago.
That's a P10 Rostom?
Yeah, I'm using P4.
Great. And that's with Rostom Synergy Relic on him too?
I would assume so, because this is Yuki's test account. We can take a look. Hold on. We'll see the build. But I would assume so. Yup. Oh, look. He had the beetle and the new synergy, and he slapped on the new skull. Wow. Yeah, he went...
That's insane, dude.
So that's what happened. Still, that Rostam, I mean, obviously, giving him that synergy, obviously having the beetle on him as well, and the new with the base health, that's not too bad.
Well, I mean, just judging by the way they wrote up the skills on Lycaon, get out of here, dog. He's built, you know, for Oceanus and Rostom with that reduction, you know what I'm saying, at least supposedly.
Alright, so, I'm going to pop back over to... Alright, so what else do we want to see? Obviously, anything else at P4, or should we move up to 7? I also could go over to the other build and do a few P4 battles with the other build as well. Because, like I said, this is the one with the Scorpions thing. Yeah.
I think people still want to see a more typical P1 Chronos. You know, like, go to my island that has P1 Chronos because it's all Goliaths.
All right.
I think that's going to be more standard.
And if you don't have Scorpions, let's say you only have Earthshaker, is that going to make a huge difference too, do you think?
Oh, that's going to make a titanic difference. I mean, you're talking half the base damage.
Have you hit my garrison yet, Zalon?
Pharaonic, no, not yet.
Ah,
You know what I'll do? I'll go in with this one because it'll be more regular fight. With your regular,
just going with a P1.
No, it's your regular garrison versus my. This will be. I think he's still P1. He's P1, but he's also going in with Earthshaker again. The more regular 5-star relic that people will have.
Hey, can you raid Venage's garrison? I need to catch him in VP.
Oh, you need me to help you out? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, whoops. Passed it. Let's make sure I don't pick the wrong one. Alright, cool. And that's that. Alright, so P1, Pharaonic, here it comes. You better be ready. What alliance are you in?
NTG something, right?
Oh, wait, are you in... No, I don't think so. They're not on the server. I don't think. Are they? All the way down? No. Hey, Pharaonic? Or did he leave? No, he's still here. What server you on? Or what team you on? Said he was on the same team.
I think he's in R20.
There we go. Thank you for speaking up. What was that, BK?
Yep.
Thank you.
He's on.
Yeah, rank 20.
There we go.
He's on.
There's people about. I can't speak much.
There's
BK,
there's people about. They're in the garden. Thank you, Sarius. Thank you for that donation. Always helps. It truly does. All right, Pharaonic, here it goes.
BK can't talk unless Ed Laura's in the channel.
Now, with this build, this is what the troop stats look like, just so you know, because they are different from the other one. 245 on the damage, 776 on the health, 545 armor piercing, 54 crit, 430 on armor, then 100 on melee, 100 on ally element, 60 ranged.
Yeah, I noticed your health dropped 250,000.
Whoa.
Yep, and that's going to matter a lot more because this is the build that people are going to have more commonly put together.
Absolutely.
Now, you may also have the base health, base damage relics on with some of these relics to make your Earthshaker build understandable. So, keep that in mind. Here we go.
Yeah. I yes, very good of you to point that out because that will make a massive difference.
It will. It will make a difference, but in this case, I wasn't switching everything all out, but...
Because if you're doing this event, you're going to pick up the relic that has 30% base horde health and 30% base horde damage. That's a lot.
It is.
That's like picking up half of the bonus damage that Scorpion gives you.
Yeah, I think my only fear with this Titan with the Earthshaker build is just you're going to time out on the higher prestiges. Even if you're not looking at massive troop loss, it's just going to take too long.
I'll make sure I have this.
I think that's on the money. I think this is going to be a minimum of a 4-minute fight if he finishes.
And that's the other thing. If you can finish, you'll probably have major troop loss. So it's that double edge there. You can do it, but it's going to take you really long, and it's going to be intensive cost wise.
The definition of a Pyrrhic victory.
Right. But if it can do it, people will get what they've been asking for. You want something that'll beat Minerva, you'll get it, but it won't be cheap.
Yeah.
I just think in some ways you don't need to go in with more than 3 horde if you have it at P4 in many ways. It doesn't seem like the Twilight Horde are dying very fast.
Hutch, poleaxe builds can be explored. I wasn't really interested in I don't know. I was looking at it and I was thinking to myself, one, it's not going to be as common as Earthshaker, but at the same time, two, it didn't seem to be as... Skills didn't seem to be as relevant as doing an Earthshaker and a Scorpion.
Yeah, no one has poleaxe because House has all of them.
This is also true. This is also true.
I have a poleaxe. It is not leveled, but I do own one.
Yeah,
Don't worry about pulling. Don't worry about pulling any. I got them all.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping this Titan was going to come out with a golden relic, but I think it must be only the re-skills. So whatever the next re-skill is, either next week or the week after, then it'll be a golden 5-star.
Well, yeah, it looks like there might be the very next event after this one will have a first gen 5-star at like 24k, like we saw recently with Dragon Slayer, and then and then a gold relic following that in another event, and then back to meta event with no 5-stars.
Yeah,
I truly believe that is the pattern.
That'll be awesome.
Because those first gens, I mean, we're still going to say that, you know, even at the higher prestiges, you're going to see we're going to try 4 after this, because it looks like this isn't going to be enough.
I wonder what the Zeus reskill is going to be like if they do one, because, I mean, you know, it goes with the lore. They can do something nasty with him.
You know, we've had so many Storm Maiden Titans. I really, really wonder what they could do with them. You know, we've had Shades with Storm Maidens. We've had Raised Dead with Storm Maidens. Then, you know, we had the Odin thing. Yeah,
I would take the Storm Maidens if they just fixed the troop type for the melee Storm Maidens to be a separate troop type.
You know,
yeah, the Storm Daughters you're talking about?
Yeah, because that's just that was a fail in itself, just trying to move all of those. It almost defeated the purpose of having them.
Yeah, that was brutal.
yeah. I like the Shades with Loki's. It'd be kind of cool if they did something like that with Zeus, but instead of, like, you know, he can call up, like, heroes like Hercules and other guns, you know, to go out there and do some, like, physical titans that get in the way of things. But he just stays in the background tossing lightning bolts.
All right, we're going to take this one to P4 and see what the Twilight Horde have to say about the situation.
Yeah.
Because again, I think players that have these types of relics will also have the ability to at least take this Titan to P4 if possible. Because you are going to still get a what are we getting? Who's the other Titan in this event that we're getting?
We're going to get Osiris and an elemental token, right, for Void.
Yeah. So you're going to have the possibility of, well, at least one prestige food, and then if you need Osiris or not, just depends if you need him or not. So.
Yeah. So Drifty Z mentions an Osiris reskill. Dude, that would be my dream. Would be a Osiris reskill with Corrupted Horde with Forseti's axes in an event. But because we're getting Osiris as an under Titan in this event, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's kind of how that foreshadows things of the near future, is when you see a Titan that's just being released underneath a major Titan like this, you're probably not going to see them for a little while longer. If anything, they would do that around Halloween time if they're going to do it. Way later.
So Sangre Jones, the P1 was with Earthshaker. He changed to Earthshaker. That's why it was P1.
Yeah, he was using the P4 Scorpion build earlier.
Yeah.
I was so bummed to see Poseidon in the Oceanus event. Because I was really hoping for that reskill. Really hoping.
Hey guys.
Hey, Val.
Oh.
Hi.
Thank you for joining.
So,
What's up, Val?
hey, what are you doing? So,
Hi,
what is
Minerva.
everyone's thoughts?
I'm killing Minervas here, trying to do my best.
Are you?
Yeah, it looks like a very fair fight. You know, P4 versus P4, for instance. You know, it was a very fair fight. Now, that was with Scorpion.
Okay.
But here we have P4 Earthshaker versus a P1 Minerva.
I don't have the Scorpion.
Now
Not
you're
bad.
looking at all of my. Sorry, you're looking at all of the because I dropped them all right here where Minerva was, and that's where this group is. This is where all the
Legionnaires are.
the Legionnaires are also dropping, all exactly right where my Twilight Horde are. So right now they're all battling pretty hard.
Your
They're all
Twilight
debuffing
Horde
each other.
are definitely taking damage.
Yeah, definitely. Now my main horde is still back here fighting, so of course that's not the only crew. And Panthers, just take care of these Grenadiers, please. Just do something. Do something.
They're a union, dude. They're a union. They're not going to work harder than they need to.
And they're sipping on some tea.
Those guys are like Caltrans workers.
I know, right? One worker with four supervisors. They definitely play tested those Panthers. Of course they did. Of course they knew they worked well.
Is that?
Oh, we got a brace for the Legionnaires. Oh gosh, here we go.
Oh, you're dead, dude. If your Twilight Horde can't take the Legionnaires, I think you got problems.
We'll see. I think you might be right, because the Panthers are still going to live for a little while.
Yeah, I think you may need to take the health and damage relics off of the Scorpion build to get a true look at what a Earthshaker build looks like for people.
Yeah, let's move those relics over, and we are going to go one more time. All right, let's do that.
Because that makes a very good point.
Data, though, man. This is a great spread of data. It's fantastic.
This is honestly what I like to see out of Titans, that, you know, it's not just getting wiped with things that people put hard work into prestiging.
So, in this case, what I'd be substituting out would be... Let's see. Here we go. Oops. There we go. Hey, Godan.
Hey, Godan.
Alright, so we're going to look at probably... Just going to pop these. I'm just going to grab that from the other one. Alright, so they're called, just to make this faster, I don't want to have to scroll through the whole thing. Oh, there was the skull. Alright. And let's see, that's going to be making things.
The true pro tip is to favorite the relics you're going to be using for attack.
Yeah, well, exactly. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we gotta get off.
Good advice. Vintage.
That's very good advice.
It would be so cool if they allowed us to save builds, you know?
No doubt, dude. Because right now I'm using Crystallis in Everdur for basically everything. So I'm constantly moving the staff, you know, the mage staff, the Staff of Iron, and the Council Insignia. I have to move those 3 relics constantly, and it's so irritating.
I've just had to keep duplicates, which I can understand the staff not doing that, since that is a divine.
Yeah, I kind of regret not getting the second Staff of Iron now, because it's a relic that I have to move around all the freaking time.
Oh, yeah. I think I've got 3 of those now.
Oh my.
I don't keep duplicates often unless it's like a relic that has like Spearman, Void, Lightning, like all those. And I don't even keep my 3 stars. I just try to keep just 4 stars, unless it's like a really good 3-star that you need.
Okay, so melee's
like
still
Void.
100. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing my best.
Oh, you're fine, dude. This is
Good
amazing
form.
data.
Alright.
So now you need all elemental resist.
This is where I would go, but Devout Jingu is not going to be something everybody has the opportunity to grab.
Lucky Clover or Ring of Juice?
I could do... I already have Ring of
Elemental
Juice on.
Grasp.
Elemental Grasp. Yeah. That's it.
Everyone should have Elemental Grasp or Lucky
multiple
Clover.
copies. Believe it or not, I have 5 copies on my main account. So, more than my test.
That jumped up quite a bit.
Alright, so...
Yeah. Over 1 million health now. Sweet.
Then it went from 118 to 141.
Build those.
Yeah, you literally added 40% health.
Alright, so everybody should still have Staff of Iron, Ring of Juice, Elemental Grasp. All offered. Especially Ring of Juice, and especially... I have 4 Ring of Juice on my main account, and then especially Elemental Grasp. Alright, still feel good about it. If this means you are doing this event and grabbing the 2 new relics.
You better.
Yeah, those are good universal relics.
Everyone has some chicken legs. That's right, Andrew.
Except for Vintage, he doesn't skip leg day.
Nope.
I am DOT and doing legs.
I've been known to get some ping pong raids in between sets.
Even in jury duty, even though it was against
That's
the law.
what I like to hear. Good job, Vintage.
Yes, my queen.
Yeah, yes! Never skip leg day.
You could totally play, BPPP well on leg day. I like that you did it during jury duty. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was my most overt rating.
Yeah.
Of course, basically every single conference call I ever do, I'm also rating.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got 20 people on a phone call, and they all just want to hear themselves talk, so I rate. I listen, but...
I rate. Yeah.
I rate.
That's cool.
People liking to hear themselves talk, Vintage. I've never heard of such a thing. Interesting.
Yeah. Coming from me, that's ironic.
I know.
That's my favorite part about work is meetings, because then I know I can dot all day.
Yeah.
I stack meetings when the people are like, "Are you available?" I'm like, "I have a 3 o'clock slot and a 4, and let's just go ahead and fill up this day. Bring my charger to work, and we're playing dot all day. It works out perfect."
Put on the headset, and away you go.
Exactly.
Even with the base health.
It did help some, though. It definitely helped some.
Yeah. Man, those Panthers, though. Jeez. He can take one.
Panthers don't do nothing.
And they're not
They
doing
don't do
anything, but they're also not dying either.
Jesus, man, those are worthless.
Are they like meant for defense or something? I'm just seeing them as just a big blocker.
Yeah, I don't know what their purpose is at this point.
I would be in favor of them just removing them and saving them for a future Panther Titan.
Look at him
Yeah.
now.
And this is a P1 Minerva, right?
No, I'm.
P7, I thought.
Oh yeah.
P7, right? It's
P7. Yeah.
Phoenix?
I'd have to check.
I thought Feranic said he had a P1.
I thought it was P1 too.
I thought it was
I said
P7.
P7.
I really hope it's P7, because if it's P1, I'm so sad.
Right.
If it's P7, the P4 is doing pretty decent against it.
Exactly. On a P7 to P4, this is what I basically expect. But if it's P1, that's gonna hurt.
All right, we're not gonna watch that.
yeah.
We're not gonna keep on watching. It's gonna drag out forever.
Yeah, you got time out.
He said P7, Zalon.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
No
that sounds
disappointment yet.
exactly right.
All right. So you know what that means?
P7.
P7.
We have to take it to
P7.
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 That's
P7.
it. Make it equal
I think.
with the
think the
Earthshaker
P7
build, because I mean, I'll move it back over. We could still P10 the other the Scorpion thing. I don't mind that.
Well, you haven't P7 the Scorpion yet.
Thank you, Christian Woods. Yeah, that's true. I haven't P7 the Scorpion either, but
The Scorpion was thumping in the beginning, though.
yeah. So
there's 170 watching. It's preposterous we don't have at least 80 likes.
80 likes is what Vintage says, at least, and he used preposterous, so that means everyone has to.
It is flabbergasting.
Flabbergasting.
So many people are watching.
Big words require action.
Yes. Those are also words thrown around during those meetings, right? So people sound important.
The bigger the word, the more important it sounds, and they think you're listening.
All right, so here we go. P7. All right, Frantic. Garrison's getting a workout.
It is.
Garrison is not missing leg day as well.
He's going to take a screenshot of his greens and blast it all over the place.
Oh yeah, see, and Frantic's in like complete, 90% retirement mode. He just enjoys playing the game with the community, and he's loving this. He's like, ha ha ha! Look, I can wake up tomorrow and I have all these greens.
Above, below cracks me up. 2 dislikes, fight me.
I wonder if it's the same dudes that, like, there's, like, always one dislike at least on my videos. There's someone that just, no matter what, man, hates my stuff.
Oh, no, dude. Once you start, approaching 1,000 subscribers, if you don't have 3 or 4 dislikes on every single one of your videos, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
I look at it this way, hey, they're watching regardless, like it or not.
Right.
Take
the views.
Yeah, man, hate away. Oh, yeah. Double the Twilight Horde.
Uh-huh.
This might be a
Look at
battle
those skulls.
to the last troop.
That looks really
That was cool.
Those auras are huge, too, when they drop.
there's so much going on.
I agree with you.
It is.
There's a lot going on.
And it pushes so much to the edges of the map, that's unfortunate in some cases. Yeah.
What's happening, Legionnaires? Is your health depleting? Oh, no!
This is going to be
you go
to the wire. So, I think maybe when you bring in your Raised Dead to get your Twilight Horde, maybe space out not physically space them out, I mean time-wise space them out, because you don't want to blow all your rage.
I do that a lot.
Do you?
I blow all my rage.
I'm
There's
gonna
our
collect-
loitering
Oh, that timing was
Panthers.
perfect. Watch this. Oh, yeah.
Charge damage!
Those Panthers don't do anything.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and
They're just there.
here comes the cleanup crew. This is the regular horde group over here, with a couple huge kitties in the middle.
Yeah, I think if you get the Panthers out of there, this thing instantly ends.
Yeah, they're just standing there anyway. They gotta get out of the mosh pit.
What is that, a storm maiden in the trees? Get out of here.
So P7 against P7, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
I think it'd be quicker if you got the big dino cats out of the way.
Right.
Oh, stupid off the map crap.
Because, man, hey, are those like turquoise?
Yeah, they're going through all the different colors. Are you?
I think since they're horde, they're trying to make them purple. I like purple. It's appropriate for Void. You're going to have to run all the way across the screen to pull the Storm Maiden out. She has to chase.
No, I got it. They ran back even as far.
That's pretty good, Zolon.
Yeah. Everybody here is like, that's good. Good enough for me.
No, but that's the build most people are going to have.
Well, again,
Yeah,
I want to make it as realistic as possible. You know, I'm going to continue to talk everything I do down only because of the people that constantly critique me all the time. So I will continuously talk everything that I do down, just so you know.
Don't sweat that.
I know, but I cannot come off arrogant whatsoever because everyone's going to be like, you know, I don't need that. So, you know, relax, everybody. Just trying to test.
You're getting demonstrated data. It's your job to extrapolate that to your gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously, pending your relics, pending your prestige food, pending your skill level, you know, my skill level ranks somewhere in the middle on attacking, so you could be well above me, and that's great. You could be where I'm at, that's great too. You could be below me, that's fine, you know, so kind of judge it on that kind of ranking system, and you'll get a basic idea. If I'm doing it in 2 to 3 minutes, you might be able to shave another 30 seconds, minute, 2 minutes, you know. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to be a little bit tougher because of your current relic build, so... All right. What
Are
else?
you still in the same?
What's up? I am still in the same server. Yes, Val.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I have 2 Chronos you can try. I got a P1 and a P7.
Okay. Well, let's try a P7 Chronos, so I can see if that matches up appropriately as well. We haven't done
P7
that.
is a pretty disgusting build, so...
Okay, so wait, should we P7 the Scorpion and go in with that instead?
I would just try the normal build what you got. You might.
All right.
See what happens.
All right, we'll see what happens. Oh, did I get it off the first one I selected? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's the Mantis build. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. It's pretty good.
And the feathered rock and the geode. Oh yeah, you know that geode has to go with that mantis. Oh man.
And the calligraphy brush.
Oh yeah, that calligraphy brush is super rare because not a lot of people have it. All right, so let's see. Make sure I have my spells. Constantly stay up on that. Make sure nothing happens.
So, Preymonger, I think this guy on defense, I think you're basically going to say he probably kills troops, and that's going to be the end of it. I'm not sure he's going to be great on defense. Although the terrors make it annoying.
Right, if anything, people just avoid him because it takes long.
Yeah. Alright, so, I'm going to throw these out.
These Goliaths have a lot of health.
Oh, crap.
And these Panthers are going to be exceptionally bad at attacking these Goliaths.
Yeah, they will. And there's a Goliath already walking off
the screen.
He's walking off.
Where's that guy going? He's like, I'm out of here.
He's like, they don't need me. It's fine.
Yeah, he's on the battlefield going, don't you know Zalon's streaming? I'm out of here, guys.
Yeah.
The wife said I had to be home for dinner, so y'all got it, guys. It's okay.
Well, definitely getting in damage. Yeah, this is better than I thought already.
Yeah, it could be better. Probably if the cats were pulled out, so they stopped blocking damage or just watching.
We'll just try that.
Yeah, just double click him and run him off to
Yep.
the side or something.
Already did. Just to do it.
Yeah,
Right, they're out of the way now.
now they can truly spectate.
Pound at the ground a little bit. Oh, wait, whoops. I did everybody.
Big and useless, Gizzo. Big and useless.
Yeah, they should have made them fluffy teddy bears or something.
It'd be cool if they did something because they look cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they did some damage, maybe it'd be great.
Look, they're just like, what can we do? What can we do? Oh, we'll just stand here.
Well, you kill me. It'd be cool if they did something.
Yeah, take him out and put him on an Artemis reskill.
You know, I guess their purpose is maybe on defense since they do nothing and don't die.
Yeah,
They
well,
can
that's
just
what I was
sit
thinking.
there.
I thought that too. I thought maybe they're just a defensive situation.
You know, he'll sit there and not die, so it's just timing up, maybe.
What would have been really freaking cool is if, like in the lore, where the Panthers turn other things into Panthers or Twilight Panthers, if these things were able to kill a unit and it came back as a raised dead unit or undead version of that unit for you, that would have been sick.
That was a missed opportunity there.
Look at all these Goliaths. They're like, we'll kill these Panthers. They're just standing here. Yeah. Looks like Definitely looks like the Twilight Horde are definitely lasting, but the all my regular Horde have not. That group is gone. Yeah, this is timing out.
Yeah. God, those Panthers are just horrible.
Yeah,
The Scorpion build might
that
do
statement
something
right
with it.
there is what they're going to be replaying in the office tomorrow. They're like, did everybody hear what House said last night? He said that they're horrible. All right, we got to fix them.
Well, what did Vintage
Keyword is
say?
fix them.
Vintage say they had the armor piercing. They didn't have the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just seem like they can take any beating that comes along and last the entire battle, but they absolutely do nothing.
I really feel like something isn't working because you would think as Void Panthers, all the Void boost and Void damage and base damage would also go to them, so they would have some damage with them, but it doesn't look like that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
They're just the opposite of Chihuahuas. You know, Chihuahuas bark, acts like they got a big bite, but they don't. These things are big, but they have no bite.
Okay.
They remind me of my bunnies. They just sit there and cute.
It's like, what do? They poop and they eat. So
Exactly.
they run around.
They're like a
people
Val
watch.
lap dog. They're a Val lap dog.
All right, so I'm taking this one up to 10. We're going to go back in again. We're going to see what 10 taking on a 7 with these relics can do before I switch back over to the Scorpion and play out a P10 Minerva.
Gotcha.
Sage has offered his garrison for you to test on as well if you want to.
Nice. All right, cool.
And you can do mine as well.
All right, excellent.
I'm surprised mine hasn't been on fire yet.
Oh.
Last time it was like, my garrison's on fire. Who's hitting me? I look and it's the lawn.
That's right.
Val, we're trying to keep the lead here.
Yeah, that's why yeah. House wanted me to hit Vintage's garrison so House can beat him in VP.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm not as... I was looking when you were on our team. Impressive VP numbers there, Vintage.
That's right.
Must have had some extra meetings.
Yeah. I mean, he's not Nitrom impressive, but he's close.
Wait a minute, it's still closed, though? That's weird.
That is very weird.
I should not have gotten the win. Hey, Vintage, can you open your lands back up again? Unless there's a P7 Chronos chilling around.
Yep, I'm just flipping over the beef.
Flipping over the beef, alright.
Yeah, I'll get a raid off here in a second.
Alright. Pop a quick raid!
Okay, it should be open.
Alright, cool.
Hey, Frantic.
Oh, I was hitting Frantic's garrison earlier, Val. It was quite entertaining, yes. Alright, so here we go. We gotta make sure we make it.
I only gave Varanic like 5 greens.
I know. Made Frantic's day.
He's gonna have to post that.
Uh-huh. I'm sure he will. Hey, Grisho George. Thank you for joining.
I got popped off to
Scorpion
start
build
playing this
got
game.
my P7 Chronos.
No, I'm doing the P10. P10 with the, I didn't do the, I didn't switch back to the Scorpions thing yet. So it's...
Yeah, this is still the Earthshaker build.
Still Earthshaker. I just wasted probably a lot more rages than I probably should have. Alright. I just want to see if the Earthshaker at P10 can still take on a P7 Chronos.
This is also an amazing Chronos build. I don't know how many you're going to run across like this either.
Yeah, I agree.
If there's other P7 Chronos on the server, just raise your hand. Because, yeah, this is an atypical build. This is like, you got all the stuff.
How many Void Titans you got, Vintage?
Enough to P10 this guy.
I don't think you can go P10. I can go P7.
Only P7?
Yeah. I could
That's
only
all
go
I
P7 too.
P7, but I have the Scorpion also.
I do not have the Scorpion. And I'm also not gonna say that it's the best idea just to go off and get the Scorpion right away, because we don't know what the new DG relics are gonna be yet. So again, that's my suggestion.
And Nate, this Titan is kind of, as always, it's a dealer's choice. But at P4, you can take what it seems like with the right relics. You can take other P4 Minervas and your typical Chronoses, not your atypical, like this amazing build Vintage has here. So keep that in mind, that some of these builds are the best of the best that you're watching. It's not the ones that you'll see on everyone's lands or garrisons.
I'm waiting for this regular horde on the left to join the Twilight Horde, but I don't know. I don't know if we got enough in us to be able to do it all. Michael says, if the only way to see results quicker than a last-second battle is to P10 this Titan, is it really worth it? That's a great question.
I mean, the general question, P10ing a Titan, almost any Titan, is it worth it? It's a lot of food.
Yep.
Yeah. Not only that, but, don't let what you're seeing on your screen right now dictate your choice, because this is atypical. This is a P7 Chronos, Mantis build. I have 2 Divine Relics on it, etc. This is not what you're normally going to see out in the wild.
Plus, do I really want to P7 this if the Void Titan and the Divine Titan is attacker?
Yes.
That's my... Because of that Nyx is a Divine Titan that they're putting out there. And I already have... That looks like an Archmage. And I already have the staff.
Right. And, yeah, the Nyx leaks, she sure looks like she's going to be a Void Titan.
Yeah, and if
She's even throwing purple projectiles, for crap's sake.
Exactly. So if that's a Void Archmage Divine Titan, I'll be sad if I P.
Andrew, that's sort of my worry as well, though I don't think it is functioning correctly for Panthers. They just don't seem to be doing any damage.
I agree. They're not doing anything.
So if that changes, if that is a major factor that changes over the next 24 hours when they release the event and decide to change something about the Panthers, this could easily become testing would have to be done kind of again. This is what's happened in the past before, where the changes have been made late game.
A Panther change would definitely impact the Minerva battle.
So, but what's the damage on those Panthers supposed to be?
What is it supposed to be, number-wise? I don't know it off the top of my head. You'd have to check the database.
Yeah, well,
but yeah.
No, nobody knows because they don't look like they're doing
Really
anything.
low. It's on the order of a 30th of the Twilight Horde.
Vintage, they don't look like they're doing anything.
Or sorry, a 15th. I'm sorry, a 15th. So it's way, way, way less.
You wanted to see P10 Oceanus with the same build? I'll do that. That's fine. P10. Earlier,
You might have to go to Yuki for that. I don't know anybody that has P10 Oceanus.
Yeah.
No, my Oceanus is only P7.
Yeah, because I was gonna say because this is probably not. Is it? No. Because it's probably Archmage. It's probably Minerva. Mm-hmm.
That's definitely gonna be because it's Archmage.
Yeah. So let's see. Hey Val, do you know anybody on your team that has a P10 Oceanus?
I'm looking now.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. You said Sage was willing to help while you're looking. We'll just randomly.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, we'll just
if you
randomly see what he has available. Let's see.
He said you were welcome to his garrison.
All right. Because he's got Minerva on there.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So 41.7 million. Let's see what happens. P7 on the VP land says extinction. I think I hit a P4 earlier, right? So maybe that'll be all right. But obviously I'm using a P10, so it's a little... I mean, I would expect to do quite well from 10 to a 7, but you never know. What's up?
What doesn't KFC?
KFC has one.
That's what I was just on him.
Yeah. But what doesn't he have that's P10?
I know.
Right, that's why I went there. I figured he'd have one.
That's why I went, buddy, too. I remember you saying the other day.
Surely KFC has one.
He's got like 30 P10 Titans.
I think everything on his lands are P10.
Doug, the Poleaxe build is not a lot of people have it or would level a Poleaxe just to find out, to be honest. I don't see that being a viable build.
I'm missing you hitting his wall. Sage's garrison. I want to see it. Sorry, Sage.
sorry, not sorry. You want to watch the horde pile on? When you rage these cats, they become kind of pinkish.
So Pink Panther and useless. Got it.
Got it. Right.
mean, it's sad, but I almost don't want them to fix the Panthers because I feel like they're just going to overdo it.
Right.
And as much as I despise going against Minervas, I don't want to see it just wiped off the board.
I agree with that. I don't think they should have something that just you push the button and it takes it out.
Right.
Considering mine's P10, it took a lot to get it there.
And that's how I feel for a lot of people. A lot of people went P10, and it was hard earned. It would really be terrible to see like a P4, P7 take it out because they fix our overdue Panthers.
It is. Just for the amount of Titans that you have to put into it to P10 it, and then it's pretty much useless because who wants to, use a max prestige Titan that is worthless to prestige something else? I don't.
Right. Ricky, you get almost nothing for it. Now you just have a useless Titan to put in storage.
Right. It just sits there nice and pretty.
Are you going to take out his P10s alone?
No. You should try my garrison next, Salon.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Salon's going to beat this. Those Panthers did some damage.
Oh,
He's getting it. He got it.
This Panther did some damage too.
Yeah, but
they showed up to work finally.
Yep, he got his garrison.
Is this the 10 with
this is Earthshaker? This isn't even Drag.
Yeah,
this
is
is
not
with the Scorpion.
Yeah, it wasn't Scorpion. That was the P10 Earthshaker.
Wow. That's not even a double damage build, and you got it. And you still had troops.
Yeah.
Massacre.
Try mine.
Try mine.
Wow.
We'll try yours.
Dal just has to know.
I just have to know.
That's pretty. So I'm thinking P7 Dragon can take out P10.
Oh, I'm leading my alliance. Look, I'm doing so well.
I'm not around the. I think I'm behind Sage, or on the other side.
I think Val's going down too.
You sound so happy about that.
I call that a challenge. Go get her.
Go get her. Oh, look, everybody wants to see the queen get beat. Oh.
Hey, these are garrison hits we don't have to revenge. I'm enjoying it.
Right? Yo, go take on Zalon's SPP. No, thanks.
Hey, what's the point?
No, thanks. I'd rather take on somebody that's not in a dead alliance. I totally get it. Alright.
You know, as soon as you do this one, you're getting stripped.
Yeah.
How many islands?
I'll have to send Vintage and House and Buddy and Nitro and Sage. I'm kidding.
Alright.
Have you hit ice yet?
Have I hit ice yet? No, I have not hit ice yet. What, you want me to hit his garrison too? Just... Oh, what?
Of course.
What is this, Prometheus hit list? He's like, yo, you hit ice yet?
He just took out a P10 Minerva with the Earthshaker build.
Well, that sounds pretty good. What about Chronos?
Well,
Chronos was a no-go.
it's a vintage Chronos, so
Yeah, that is very true.
I don't
It is a
think
unique...
take that out.
No.
Must be nice to have a long nap.
Must be nice.
Me and Vintage got the same. Me and Vintage got the same map, the short one.
Garbage.
Oh, I have a
It
really,
is.
really long map.
You do, which is nice. I have the short map where Nephilinus just stands back and shreds.
Yeah, Val, I want your map or the one with the lightning thing in the middle.
Oh, the one with the lightning thing is the best.
I'll trade you my map for your Chronos. We'll swap. Oh, you're doing damage to my.
Look at the cats over there licking the spearmen.
Oh, over here, the two.
Yeah, they're just licking on them. How's it going, guys? You got any pepperonis?
Yeah, the spearmen are like, not bad. Val's a pretty good queen. We like it here.
They don't want to make the queen mad. That's
Yeah, right.
it.
We're spearmen. We have to fight. We have to fight for the queen.
Yes, they fight for the queen.
Patty cake.
Patty. Yeah, they are.
The rest are getting shredded over here.
Hey,
The cats are just there like, we were told to come here so we don't get fined, so we're here.
right. They're just there for pretty.
We were told the queen
So
likes
long,
purple panthers.
Yes. The queen likes the color purple.
Oh, she's got. She's a little.
I got what?
Oh no, that was.
Come on.
I was just looking. I was just looking at what was happening. I was like, just kept seeing the Tesseract pop up.
Does it say how much damage these cats are dealing here?
It's about to change. Oh, they're crit 3-ing all over the place, though.
Crit 3 and what?
Just saw a minus 38 HP.
That's what I was gonna say. So, like from 7 to 21, perfect. Perfect.
The cats are crit 3 and at 6 damage.
Maybe they're just broken at the moment.
So that's the assumption is they're broken because they tried to make a void panther essentially. And
Go look at the stats on the blog. You'll see why. Yeah, the damage is really low. It's like lower than base spearman, I think.
No, Val.
wow.
Nope.
Come on. They're fighting.
No. No.
The Twilight Panther damage was higher than normal Panthers. It was like 60k or something, wasn't it?
Nope. I'm losing,
Or is that
Val.
Sorry.
Your garrison is tougher.
Oh yeah.
Your garrison is tougher. Don't let Sage know.
Oh yeah. He's
Twilight
Yeah.
Panther
I'm
damage
sure
is
Sage is
4,000.
listening.
Sage is like, what is happening? Zalon's going easy on you.
That's not what it is. Yeah, you know, your troops don't want to upset the queen.
Yeah, they're like, we will die. Just
Hey, so Zalon, if you P7 that scorpion, I guarantee you take her garrison.
Oh, you think I should just go in with the scorpion? Yeah, how?
Oh yeah, I think the scorpion.
You want to
can
try
have
with the
this.
scorpion?
Well, I'd have to
P7,
change relics and I'd have to
take her.
level up. I want to see that P10 Oceanus, though, real quick with this build, and then I'll move over.
Okay.
I am not waiting this out. All right.
Vintage, what's the damage on the normal Panthers then? It's only 4,000 on these Twilight ones.
Normal Panthers are at 2137.
Omega Panthers are only 1,068.
So you.
Is it applying damage to a single unit then instead of all the units in the...
According to the database, a level 25 Panther has 2,137 damage.
So what are the
Just
Twilight
wondering if
Panthers have?
4,250. It's roughly double.
Could the Twilight Panthers be operating as a single horde unit? I.e. very, very low damage because of it. Because it's acting as a single of the
battalion.
If you're looking for KFC, he's in rank 2.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I was like, why am I not buying him? All right.
Yeah, he's in rank 2.
Oh, they're called. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pretending they're retired.
Mm.
Nice to be retired and in second.
Right.
Retired and doing 100 million VP a day.
Right.
Wait a minute. I think somebody retired him.
Retired.
Somebody retired him? Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Yes.
Well, it's easier for them to say that why they're in
like
second is because they're retired.
I think an alliance retired him.
I think Milan should retire as many of them as he can.
Jeez. All right. We'll see.
So Val, how hot was it today?
That is a good
Hot enough
question.
for you out there?
What's that?
How hot is it there?
Oh, let's see.
Was it hot enough?
I don't think that's Oceanus.
Hazelon,
What's up?
it's
That's
on the
Chronos.
land.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
Oceanus is on the land.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
not
totally
Oceanus.
thought it was gonna be Garrison.
Nope, that's Paladin.
What is this? Yeah, sorry, I just went in quite blindly. This is gonna be Chronos. Probably what, P10? Well, we'll see what happens.
It's 106 with 23%.
Oh, I saw Manus. All right. It's gonna be interesting.
106, that's a totally normal temperature.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than 115 with 50% like it was the other day. It was miserable.
That's what I'm saying. 115, that sounds awful.
Yeah. Well, we're not used to the humidity.
Yeah.
And with all the monsoon storms, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd rather have like 115 with the dry heat is bad, but not 115 with humidity. That's just mean.
Yeah, that's awful. I
It
visited
is.
family in the South, and it's been in the 80s. I've been so happy. It's been wonderful.
Oh, where about are you from?
I grew up in South Carolina.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I lived in Georgia for a while, so I remember the humidity, but it didn't seem. I mean, it wasn't as hot as as high as the temperature gets, but it was, I think, worse because it was like you got out of the shower and you still felt sticky and gross.
Yeah, Georgia's humidity is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I went to college in Columbia, South Carolina, and it is so awful. It's like 85 degrees and 100% humidity at 10 p.m. during the summer.
No. No, thank you.
It's in Louisiana. It's like 100% humidity all the time. Does it 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night? It's humid all the time, man. Doesn't matter.
No. See?
It's humid and hot. It's like trying to breathe up a mountain. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, it's raining in winter here.
Oh yeah, we had rainstorms here. It rains at like 95 degrees, so then it just turns into impossible to breathe weather. Like going outside makes you wanna just move.
Not.
Just makes you want to move somewhere else. You're just like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get in my car and just go
Yeah.
anywhere else would be better than this.
Yeah, everyone says Arizona's bad because of how high it gets. They don't take into account. We don't usually have humidity.
Right.
And Georgia is beautiful. I miss Georgia just because you can go fishing and yeah, I don't know. I love it there.
I like the mountains.
Yeah, it's green. Here you get brown. Everything's brown. But you don't have humidity usually. So
Those Phoenix nights are spectacular, though. When it's
Yes.
85 and cool, it's so good.
and the sunsets here are amazing.
Yeah.
I totally say yay to Phoenix.
Well, I might come out there and visit sometime, and if I do, I'll let you know when I'm in the area. We can
Oh,
have a
awesome.
coffee.
Nice. Okay.
Yep, that's about right, Razorback. 80. It's 84 here with 80% humidity.
Wow.
Yeah, and it feels like 88, so that's great. Love it when it feels hotter than it is, and 80% humidity. It's great.
Oh, see, I can't. I've got natural curly hair, so you can imagine that with humidity.
Oh man,
Right.
you might as well just wear a cap all the time here. Just wear a hat.
Ponytail or a messy bun. That's what you
Right.
get. Like now,
I don't think you have an option at that point.
No, like even now, I straighten my hair sometimes, but if I was to walk outside, it would instantly just curl and frizz.
All right, we still got some stuff to do with the Scorpion Sting build. I don't know if I want to. I'm obviously going to let this roll out, but I'm just thinking I'm going to switch over to do P7 and P10 with that. But we'll see. Yeah, I think that'll be.
I think this Earthshaker has got a lot of tests.
Yeah, of course, and I did do the Scorpion Sting earlier as well. I want to get a good beef amount of like the midsection of the stream to be primarily about the 5-star relic that you most likely will be having. A majority of the players will use. But
as usual, Zalon doing a great job. Great job.
Well, I appreciate that because I know for a fact that I'm waking up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So, and that is 6 hours and 45 minutes. Well, no, sorry, 7 hours and 45 minutes from now.
Why so early?
No, I'm sorry. No. 5 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah. Why so early? Because we get out to work as early as possible because it's hot out, and we're also going to a place where it's a dialysis center. So there's like this long parking lot in the back of the building where all the ladies that work there come in and park at pretty much right around just before 8 o'clock. So if we start earlier than normal, we can get everything done and out of there and not have to go in between every stinking car to clean everything up because it's a huge mess. And all these ladies, of course, you got to stop and wait. They get out of their car. They take their time to go in the building. Nothing wrong with taking your time, but I'm not trying to splash you with a good amount of grass while you're walking into your work for the day. That's typically not what.
Get a move on, ladies. We got work to do here.
I know. I'm just saying. So we wake up early. We go. It's also it's a bit farther away than a lot of our other jobs. So it's a kind of a specialty place, but it's a business that pays very well. So you can imagine a dialysis center is it never closes because it is necessary for plenty of people that have medical issues and problems where they need constant dialysis on a regular basis. So, all right, switch over. All right,
I was looking at mine and Sage's build. The only difference between us is that I have the Tesseract. That's it.
It's those extra troops.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That with that Tesseract build, those extra troops do help. Definitely do.
Yeah.
All right, so
but you had quite a few more Legionnaires than he did as well left over. So
Scorpion Sting, she's going down.
I sound so happy about that.
Right?
That was a little too chipper there, buddy.
Right? Callum vintage.
What is it? Is it the Celestial? Wait, no. What is it? What are the two relics? Oh, gosh, I don't want to switch back.
It's the Nyctum Skull.
That's right, with an
Skull.
With an N. Yeah, and what's the other one? I think it's later. Later on. There's that Fungus Among Us right there.
Sacrificial dish.
Sacrificial dish. That's right. You just have to remember what the first letter is. That's really all it is. There it is. There's a skull. Yeah, we know. And the sacrificial dish. other known as if you own any dogs, sacrificial dish is what happens when you're done with your plate and there's still something on it, and you do one of these where you lower it down to the ground and your dog comes over and finishes. That is also known as a sacrificial dish.
No, Shaka, he didn't do the P10 Oceanus. He's going to do it with the Scorpion build.
Yeah, we're switching back over. We have the let's see. We are looking for what flag? All right, so here we go. It should be it. P10 with this build. So we got the ore, 4-leaf clover, the ice, skull.
I think you're going to dumpster this Oceanus.
All right. This is only P4 though. I should probably take it to 7. Hold on.
Get a 7. I get a 7 and attack Val.
No. Come on, House. Hold on. I'm taking this one
I
to
wonder
7.
what House wants to see.
I want to take this one to 7 and take on the 10 Oceanus real quick. This is with the Scorpions thing. This is to finish everything out. I do appreciate, of course, this isn't the last battle, but I do want to say, if people are piecing out because they're like, all right, he's going back to Scorpions thing, I appreciate it if this is where you're going to move on from watching. I totally understand. We're just going to do it for fun. And to see what it is like with a relic that is really tailored to this Titan. It's really a good choice if you have it.
Vintage Ryan Parker has a question for you.
Yeah, he might be flipping the meat.
No, I'm here. I'm just chewing.
Chewing the meat.
I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and look at notes. But I'm almost positive that, like Han, and of course this is the problem with the mosh pit, the Twilight Horde are going to have more armor piercing than Chronos has armor. Or at least you're not going to have effective armor on the Chronos. I'm pretty sure. But that's me just trying to guess and remember stuff I was looking at a couple days ago. The problem with attacking Chronos with Horde is sustain, and just Chronos has a spectacularly large ult pool.
Sorry. Boom, boom, boom. I also kind of wondered, like, if you really were supposed to wait until you get into a little bit of a, hold on. I know you're not really gonna, because it's better to put them out and get all the buffs from getting all your tears and everything else. But holding on to like one and throwing it out after you get a nice big group going, I kind of feel like it does make things easier for you to be able to get some of your, in certain maps. This one not so much, but in certain maps, I was able to just kind of like blast out all my enemies and then quick rage everybody up for a quick charge again. I don't know. It just kind of seemed like you could do that.
Yeah, there could be something to that.
I like this guy's use of leveraging the freeze spells to have lightning storm spells do damage. Pretty solid. So, shout out to KFC.
The player, not the restaurant.
Yes.
This live stream is in no way sponsored by Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Come on, Salon, you're just big time. You're just not admitting it.
I know, right?
Moving up in the world.
Right?
If they interrupt this right in midstream and come up with the KFC commercial, I'm gonna laugh.
Right?
Big
I
Brother
will
is
say,
watching.
Yeah, Big Brother's watching. I forget who they have playing.
I would say, looking at this battle though, it does look like the crowd control stuff is working. They're not staying frozen very long.
There's ice all over the field, though. Look at it.
Yeah, but
It
you're
is.
still moving. You're still moving.
Right. You got tons of stuff still moving, which is very uncommon for Oceanus.
Yeah. They're not
Unless
moving,
you're
though.
attacking with.
Look, they're not
Unless you're
moving.
attack.
Look. Look what's going on up here.
Well, the other problem too is when you have them clumped up. Even with that, they're just dropping the same spell over and over on top of them.
Yeah,
But
that's
see, they're moving down.
No, that's not true. The horde up there is
That's not too bad.
they're game planning with the Panthers on what to do.
They're game planning.
yeah. The Titan and the Panthers are absolutely blocking damage.
Yep.
Yeah, they're absolutely blocking damage. There's no doubt about that.
So get rid of the Panthers and give me more Twilight Horde.
Or just get rid of the Panthers and call it a day.
Get rid of the
That's
Panthers.
also
Get rid of the Panthers and give me Storm Maidens.
I tried to freeze the Lord, and it didn't work. I froze one, but not all. Two of them, not all of them. I was trying to give them a taste of their own medicine. I just randomly got a freeze spell, that's all.
I'd have to agree, though. The purple's really cool.
Are the Panthers doing poison damage or void damage?
They're not doing nothing.
They should be doing void damage by definition, because they're summoned by void.
Correct. And they are purple, just like the Twilight Horde are, as well. Kind of putting them all into a class of... Because we talked about this a long time ago as well. Making the troops do different element damage when we thought how cool was Ice Archers. Also, I do have to say the Relic for Vixia in her event right now, I actually think that Relic is pretty cool. It's just the unfortunate thing is I'm not grinding all the way through the entire event just for that one thing. So, but I do hope they have that Relic and or other relics like that give you troops at the beginning of battle. Those types of relics, similar to the Tesseract. I hope there's more of them, and I actually hope that they offer them in events such as the what's it called? Our altar, the altar of abundance. I like it when they put stuff like that, actual new sets of relics in there. So yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, we're just at an icy standstill here.
The Panthers sure aren't freezing. Not that they matter, but
They're like Bach rugs, but even more useless.
These are pretty useless. I have to agree there.
I think there might be a bug. I've never seen ice shards stay on the battlefield for 6 minutes. I think there's something funky going on. And your horde have been frozen since the 3-minute mark.
But you know what? He's still going to win.
This would still win on a land, but that is troubling for a garrison. Because that's all you really want from a garrison. It doesn't. Even if you do pull off a win with 4 seconds left. I mean, that's a great amount of time to eat up.
Look at your Titan hasn't moved in 5 minutes.
Well, I told him to stand there.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Now I'm telling him to go in there and just bash things.
Are some of your units still frozen?
Yeah, there's something wrong. And usually the ice melts away once the spell is expired.
Yeah, it doesn't hang out there the whole time.
Is there a cap to how many times things get frozen with Oceanus? Or does it go all the way through the fight like that?
No, there's a cap, but it's. I mean, it depends on what they have equipped too. If you have extra relics that do spells, but it's above like somewhere 38 plus. So I mean, you could be frozen for an entire 6 minutes.
Well, I mean, look.
Like if you run with Evander, he's frozen the entire fight. There's nothing he does at all.
All right, so what else do we have here?
It doesn't have staff of ice or anything like that, so it's not like
he's got no ice spells.
Then yeah, something's definitely buggy about that then.
There he goes on. P10, Minerva, right there.
What's he on his freaking garrison if he's got all these P10s on his land?
Chronos.
That P10? Obviously. The only thing that's not P10 is his garrison. Maybe that actually is KFC's account, dude, to be able to afford all those P10s.
Got the Colonel flying.
Yeah, right?
Corporate account, dude.
I'd have to see
Corporate account. This is... we know what all these video gamers like to eat.
Video Discord. I'd have to see Video Discord to believe it. God, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, and to cut the devs some slack, I know that everyone lost their minds when they stopped supporting the 32-bit operating system. This is why. Those devices cannot handle this many troops, this many invokes, this many spells, and all this crap going on.
Look at the top. It's like this. You know, invoke.
Because everybody's device would have froze up, and then, of course, everybody still would have lost their minds.
Yeah, spells, invokes, vintage punch in the face, more invokes. You know what I mean? Like over and over and over again.
And then you think about a Titan like this, and then on, say, Conquest or Assault or something like that, you know, even more troops.
All right, P10. That's going to happen. I thought maybe the P7 had a shot. P10 it is. P10 versus P10. Minerva. Yeah, they don't got a shot. I'm not going to even use my waste spells. Here, to your death. You're going to bang them around a little bit. They're not going to do anything. I should kill you pretty quickly, actually.
What 5-star did this Minerva have?
The staff.
Oh, yeah. lot of damage. Raged up legionnaires with the staff are crazy.
Alright. Not waiting. Let's see. What do I got left horde-wise? Ha! One! One horde left. That's funny. Of all times for me to come in here to see how many I had left. One. And we'll gem them real quick.
And as always, don't gem your troops.
Yeah, don't gem your troops. Unless there's that one guy that just won't leave you alone. Or gal. And you know what you gotta do. Stay up until you take them down. No. Let's just do this so I can stop having to do this every time, too. Right. So, there we go. Prestige to 10. Alright. And the last one. Which we'll throw 2 in.
And this is the moment where we need to do the obligatory. The number of Titans it takes to P10 is insane. It's ridiculous.
It is. Because not everybody... I'm every time you see me do this, especially with attackers, and I take them up, and defenders too, I'm always using duplicates. Nobody has that stuff. Nobody has piles of duplicate Titans that they can just pour into a Titan like that. I just do it to save time. So... Alright. Good. Alright. See, they pour over there. As soon as they do, they didn't get all the way in. I like to throw that rage down.
Yeah, he's got Archmage Staff, Tesseract. I don't know if your troops can survive. The Archmage Staff is just nasty.
That's why I got it right away. Archmage Staff is brutal.
Now, the way this blood pact thing is supposed to work is your damage should escalate as the battle goes on. Not your damage, but the damage you're doing to the troops. Because you're removing armor and melee resist.
Yeah, we already don't have enough.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off for the night, though.
All right, have a good one. I'm going to do a few more battles with P10, jumping around a little bit, and that'll probably be
Okay.
wrapping it up myself. So
I'll make sure to catch him tomorrow.
no problem. All right, thank you for jumping in.
All right. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to be another wash. All right, so this is definitely going to be something that you're still going to have to figure out. I know players will probably try a few different types of builds and or just maybe just skip it all together because they know that Archmage Staff is something that their current Relic build might not be able to handle.
Need the new 5-star relics to come out.
Right? Well, that's the thing. Being the Archmage Staff is the last 5-star Relic we really got, it should be the most OP thing to have up on defense right now.
That's crazy, though.
So the new DG Titans coming Monday or what?
Coming Monday? We'll see. We'll see, because Titans and Relics are on the horizon. Thank you, AB.
Good, man. This fusing one Titan at a time thing is killing me.
Yeah, right? What, you want... You want to be able to have something that's going to have a lot more going on. What's up, Aventador? Thank you for joining. All right, so let's take a look.
So what I'm worried about here, I mean, like right now, just gauging off today, right in our gameplay, and we all look at those Panthers doing nothing. If they do something where those Panthers all of a sudden are doing what we thought they were supposed to do, that might change everything.
Exactly. Yeah, we were mentioning that earlier as well. Shigong, thank you for speaking up. What do you got on Garrison?
So me, no, I think I got Oceanus P1, dude. So yeah, basically nothing.
Okay.
You know me, I'm not prestiging anything past P1 right now. Saving everything.
Qigong's building his Titan 401k.
Exactly. As soon as the DG Titans get announced, then I'll be able to start spending prestige food, man. But not until then.
Oh, yeah, and maybe we'll go back to Val's Garrison, even though she jumped off. We'll see. Just so she could see, oh, who's attacking now? You know? Froze you. What's up, Chronos?
This is the Scorpion one, right?
Yep.
Okay, maybe I missed it, but I'm not noticing the 3 extra troops you're supposed to get. Or maybe I'm just not seeing it. But I didn't go, oh, there's the 3 extra horde.
I think you're thinking of a different relic.
Yeah, Tesseract, right?
Give you 3 troops.
I think Dragonfly gives you extra troops, right?
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
Scorpion Sting doesn't. It's just troop damage, elemental resist, and
You're right.
on allied death, it's -5 enemy Titan and troop critical.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 'cause
I think Dragonfly is the one that on allied troop death, you have a percentage chance to get more troops. Is that right?
Yeah, and the Hornet gives you extra troops.
Maybe it's the Hornet. Yeah, it could be one of those two. I don't have either one of them, so I'm not real sure.
Yeah, I think they need to critically watch this live stream. I'm really interested to see what's going on with those Oceana spells. The Twilight Panthers are horror bad. Everything else seems pretty in tune, though. I mean, as far as the matchups, like P4 Lycaon took out P4 Minerva. When you're going prestige for prestige, it was.
Yeah, as soon as when I had P4 versus P7, then when I moved up to P7, it made a difference. Yeah, same thing. You're absolutely right. Noticed that definitely on the stream.
But have you really spent, I guess, concentration to be able to try charging with those Panthers a lot? Because it looks a lot of times they're there. They're not really doing any charge damage. They're not really moving around the field very much.
I would literally take them, run them to the corner of the map, and have them stand ground. They are doing nothing. They're getting in the way. And then I would double-click all my horde and move them around. Try and get crits and maybe a little charge here and there, and, But this is why I want this garrison map, though. You got troops inside the lightning thing, and what the heck's going on, and it's like such a map exploit.
It'd be so cool if you were able to pick our maps, dude. Or if they just randomly changed every time someone attacked you, it was always a different map. That'd be cool, too. Like, a different side of your castle.
Yeah. They have to do something about garrison maps. It is a catastrophe right now. It's literally unfair.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's going to be it. Took Extinction's garrison down. That's all we're looking to do. No, I'm joking. But I think that is going to be it, though. I know we discussed a bunch. Things may even change tomorrow, like we've said multiple times. So we will see. Of course, did a bunch of different prestige battles. I hope everybody enjoyed. Smash the like on the way out if you haven't already. I do want to thank everybody that donated in the stream. It always helps. Yes, Osiris can be prestige food. You are absolutely right, Scion Dog. All right, I do want to say thanks to Buddy, Darth Qigong, Elmer Fudd, Mr. Vintage, Prometheo, Speakerface, Val, a bunch more, Sage, Extinction, everybody that helped in the stream when it comes down to chat, battles, everything. It always helps everyone. We're trying to figure all this stuff out, so thank you again. If we do need to do some more testing tomorrow, even though the event's live, maybe we'll see what happens. We'll see how drastic the changes are and everything else. Otherwise, actually, probably going to stream tomorrow night anyway, because I'm not going to be around this weekend. So I'll probably be streaming tomorrow night regardless. So, all right, DOT community, I do appreciate you all being here, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Have a good one.